Welcome to today's episode of Spelling Bee Ninja. Today, we're diving into the world of mathematics, specifically focusing on the fundamental operations of addition and subtraction. Whether you're in grade 3, 4, or 5, these skills are essential for building a strong foundation in math. Join us as we explore how these operations work, their properties, and why they're so important. So, grab your pencils and paper, and let's get started on this math adventure. First up, let's talk about addition. Addition is a simple yet powerful operation. It involves combining two or more numbers to find their total. For example, if you have 5 apples and add 3 more, you now have 8 apples in total. This operation is not just about making bigger numbers, it's about understanding how quantities come together. In every addition problem, the answer we find is called the sum. Now, can you imagine what life would be like if you couldn't combine things? Addition is everywhere, from adding up your scores in a game to figuring out how many cookies you can bake with the ingredients you have. Speaking of important concepts, let's look at the commutative property of addition. This property states that no matter how the numbers are arranged, the sum remains the same. For example, you could say 5 plus 3 equals 8 or 3 plus 5 equals 8. The order in which you add doesn't change the outcome. Now, what about when we want to add many numbers? That leads us to the associative property of addition. This means that when we're adding 3 or more numbers, the way we group them doesn't matter either. So whether you add 2 plus 3 first and then add 4, or you add 3 plus 4 first and then add 2, you will still get the same result. Isn't that interesting? Next, let's explore the identity property of addition. This property tells us that when you add 0 to any number, the number stays the same. For example, if you take 7 and add 0, you still have 7. 0 is often referred to as the additive identity. It's like a magic number that doesn't change your total. Now, if we take a step back and think about related numbers, we come to the idea of fact families. A fact family is a group of related math facts that all contain the same numbers. For instance, with the numbers 3, 5, and 8, you have addition and subtraction facts. 3 plus 5 equals 8, 5 plus 3 also equals 8, and then 8 minus 3 equals 5 and 8 minus 5 equals 3. Understanding fact families helps clarify how addition and subtraction work together. Now let's move on to subtraction. Subtraction is all about taking one number away from another. For example, if you have 9 oranges and you give away 4, you are left with 5. In subtraction problems, the number you are taking away is called the subtracted, and the result is called the difference. It's important to visualize these numbers to better grasp what's being taken away. Sometimes when we subtract, we run into a situation where we need to borrow. Let's explain this. Imagine you are subtracting 52 minus 27. If you look at the 2, you can't take away 7, so you would need to borrow from the 5. In this case, borrowing means that you take 1 from the next highest number, turning that 5 into 4 and giving 10 to the 2, making it 12. So now it's 12 minus 7, which is 5, and then you subtract 4 minus 2 to get 2. Isn't that clever? Now, we also want to consider estimation when working with addition and subtraction. Estimation is all about finding an approximate value that is easy to work with. For example, if you need to estimate 48 plus 37, you could round 48 up to 50 and 37 up to 40. By doing this, you are simplifying the addition to 50 plus 40, which equals 90. This is helpful when you need a quick answer without precise calculations. Remember, addition and subtraction are inverse operations, which means they work against each other. If you know that 24 plus 36 equals 60, you can also say that 60 minus 36 gives you 24. Understanding this relationship helps you work more confidently with numbers and strengthens your problem-solving skills. As you practice your addition and subtraction skills, remember that there are many resources available online. Platforms like Khan Academy and Math is Fun offer engaging videos and practice exercises, while Math for Kids provides fun tutorials and brain teasers. These resources can help reinforce what you learn and keep math enjoyable. As a tip, try practicing mental math every day. You can use the numbers you see around you, like adding or subtracting numbers on license plates, scores in games, or items you buy at the store. The more you practice, the better you will get. Today, we explored the exciting world of addition and subtraction. We learned how addition is about combining numbers to find their sum and that subtraction is about taking away to find the difference. We discussed various properties that make these operations interesting, such as the commutative, associative, and identity properties. Additionally, we talked about fact families, borrowing and subtraction, and the importance of estimation. Remember, practice makes perfect, and utilizing resources can help you strengthen your skills. Keep practicing, and you will become a math master in no time. Thank you for joining us today on Spelling Bee Ninja. We hope you found this lesson on addition and subtraction informative and engaging. Keep practicing these essential math skills daily, and don't forget to use the resources we mentioned earlier. We're excited to see you in our next episode where we'll explore more fascinating concepts in math. Until then, happy learning!